Honourable Attorney-General and Minister for Finance, other dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen of the press and media, Hula. I'm here today to announce a very important expansion of our network of Fiji Airways. We are going to be saying Bula to San Francisco. Starting in June next year, seasonally, we'll be flying twice a week on a Thursday and Sunday from Nandi to San Francisco, return. This is a very important expansion into North America. As you know, we fly daily to Los Angeles. One of the challenges we had was whether we increase frequencies in Los Angeles seasonally or whether we go to a new destination. And we've chosen the new destination because that expands our footprint in a very, very important market where we earn US dollars. So you know, a lot of our costs in the business are in US dollars, and today we're having to convert Australian dollars and Fijian dollars to US dollars. This helps us mitigate the impact of currency in the business. So very important. We've designed the Thursday and Sunday departure and arrivals to ensure it connects with our partner airlines and also connects with our departing flights here in Nandi to the Pacific Islands. So we, for example, on a Thursday and Sunday, we depart Nandi at 9 p.m. in the evening and we arrive in LA at 12:30 p.m. and that connects with all the flights going from San Francisco. We then depart San Francisco at 11 p.m. at night and arrive at Nandi at 5 a.m. in the morning. And again, it connects with all our flights departing to the Pacific Islands. So a very well-designed schedule. As I mentioned, it's seasonal. So we'll be flying June, July, August, and December in 2016, and January in 17, and then repeating that schedule going forward, and then the rest of 17 into 18. I'd like to just end this with a very important comment that it not only serves the holiday makers in the US coming to Nandi and Fiji, but it also provides a direct link for the Fijian, Samoans and Tongan communities who live in the San Francisco area. So that's also a very important connectivity we're providing. And lastly, that we are launching from today a special return fare of Fijian dollars 1,999 for this new operation that we're providing. So this is a very, very well-priced fare and a very good launch to get it off.
It's return.
Return. That's return economy class. So it's 1,999 return. And just lastly, as you know, on Friday the 29th of December, sorry, it's Tuesday the 29th, our new Airbus A330-300, which is the enhanced version of our 330s with 40 more seats and a mood lighting inside and a lot of other extras, will be flying from Hong Kong with our president on board, who will be bringing the aircraft to Fiji, and it will be arriving on the 29th. And with that, I'll hand over to the Honourable Attorney-General.
Again, this is very, very good news by Fiji Airways. It places again Fiji in a lot better position to be a hub in the Pacific. And indeed now with the connectivity to Singapore, as the CEO highlighted, provides a number of sort of feeds. With the flight that arrives at 5 a.m. in the morning from San Francisco, obviously can connect to flights to Sydney and Auckland, because you've got a number of flights going off to Sydney and Auckland in the morning. And so the opportunity to also have Fiji as a transit hub where people can use those particular times to either carry on with their journey or even break the journey and stay away in Fiji. That's another sector of the market that we are able to then target. And as you also highlighted, we have a number of Pacific Islanders who live on the west coast of North America, including USA and Canada. So that particular basin captures that. That will obviously mean that with the direct flights from that area, you may actually now get more Fijians traveling, those who probably do not like the hassle of going to LA. And from what I'm told, although I haven't been to LA airport, it's not necessarily a very friendly airport. And in fact, the feedback that we have also got that a lot of the Canadians who do want to travel directly to Fiji prefer to fly through San Francisco as opposed to LA.
That's right.
And I think because some of them with their relatives there, but also the airport is a lot more salubrious and a lot more conducive to travelers. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we all need to get behind our national carrier and support the national carrier. I'm sure some of you would now like to take your holidays to San Francisco, including Singapore next year with the wonderful pricing that we have. But I think on a lot more strategic note, as I said, that Fiji now connects to all the continents that rim the Pacific Basin, except South America. And that obviously is something that could be a next new frontier that we need to get into in the long term. But flying to San Francisco, to LA, to Hong Kong, to Singapore, to Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne, Auckland, Christchurch, Wellington, Tonga, Samoa, Vanuatu, Solomon Islands. This is the level of connectivity that our national carrier now provides. And that is something they all need to be proud of. That's something that will also create a lot of economic opportunities for Fiji. As the CEO highlighted, that by getting more American tourists coming to Fiji, we get more American dollars, which we generally trade in. It will also mean that we are creating more employment. We're creating sustained employment. It creates opportunities for more crew members, more pilots, and as the CEO has also set out as part of his agenda, to get more local pilots to be trained through the system, through Fiji Link, and we're all very excited about this. And we look forward to working together with the CEO and of course the new chair and the new board member, together with the rest of the board members who are there to take Fiji Airways to the next stage. So I'd like to thank you, CEO, for this wonderful initiative, and we look forward to the new aircraft that will arrive on the 29th. His Excellency, our President, will accompany the aircraft from Hong Kong to Nandi, which will be greeted by our Honourable Prime Minister, together with the CEO, the new chair, and also the outgoing chair who will be there. There'll be a farewell for him and the rest of the team. So we look forward to that. And with those few words, I'd like to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you, CEO.
Thank you.